You know, now you got me thinking about shit. I just had an idea I think ICP should do for an album. Maybe even the Joker's Guard. I'm sure you know about Aerosmith. Have you ever really listened to him at all?
Oh, Aerosmith is my shit, man. I grew up on them. I feel like I'm one of the few people who actually jam their new shit too, but whatever.
The Nine Lives booklet. You remember that?
Yep, of course.
I want ICP to do something like that. I thought it was fresh how they fucking did that book. That's actually one of my favorite albums by them because of that.
That booklet and that idea is fucking awesome. ICP could definitely use that. I'm going to tell you this right now, that Aerosmith has taken tactics from ICP to promote their most recent album, Music from Another Dimension. If you look at the music video for their first single, Legendary Child, the way that it starts off, it's very reminiscent to the way that ICP promotes with, like, Serious Darius and, you know. And even when you listen to the beginning of the album, it almost reminds me of how a Dark Lotus album starts, or like a Joker's Card, where you get this voice, you know, like Jump Steady or someone giving you that introduction to the world, the realm that you're entering or that you're about to, you know, experience. And, you know, or you know what it is really? It's kind of like a spin-off of the whole Twilight Zone intros.
Yeah.
But that booklet idea, yeah, Aerosmith nailed it with that.
The main album I know is Get a Grip, so.
That's awesome. You're making me feel like I need to make a video explaining Aerosmith to people. Like, Aerosmith is fucking amazing. People need to be told, I guess. I guess I could get on my soapbox for Aerosmith sometime. The reason they're still around is because they're amazing live. And it's bands that are amazing live that withstand the test of time, apparently.
Well, yeah, because they're up to, what, four decades now they've been going?
Right. And that's kind of the reason why Music from Another Dimension is such a good album. Like, I listen to it often. I keep listening to it, and I'm thinking to myself, these guys blew the fuck up when they were young guys. And now they're making music that is damn fucking good. They even got this one track with Carrie Underwood, who was an American Idol winner. Steven Tyler was an American Idol host, so there's the connection. Fuck. Breaking all types of stereotypes in my mind, you know? I can't even hate on this country chick. Like, she's damn good. Like,
yeah.
She actually does a fucking kick-ass cover of Motley Crue's Home Sweet Home.
Well, I do feel entitled to hate her a little bit. I work in a farm store. They force us to listen to country music, and I have to hear all day. So
you get to
there's
hear
a little grudge there.
Okay. I just like her rock covers, you know, and her duets with Aerosmith. But yeah, I mean, the rest of the album is fucking amazing. I'm a fan of the musicians themselves. I feel like I know them. I've been listening to their shit for so long, and they have signature sounds, and the technology and the production level is fucking incredible. It's like listening to ICP nowadays. It's almost like they get less respect nowadays than they used to, just like ICP does, you know? Even though what they're putting out is fucking amazing. It's better in a lot of ways, production-wise, style-wise. It's like the best shit they're capable of doing, and yet it's so underappreciated because it's just not as good as when they fucking caught fire, you know, when they were on their come-up.
Yep.
Some of the motherfuckers are crazy, too, so making music is their only chance, you know, to function. I would never want to see Psychopathic dismantle and Violent J and Shaggy have to go into the workforce. And, yeah, we used to be rappers, but now, because they can't handle the 9 to 5, they're going to be entrepreneurs for the rest of their lives, and they're going to rap for the rest of their lives. So there definitely is a backlash against ICP that comes from all directions, even from within the family, you know, that you gotta let roll off your shoulder. And at the end of the day, it is just music, so
if they don't like what they're listening to, then stop listening.
It's almost like you're pulled towards things that annoy you. You're like an undercover fan.
Yeah.
most of the haters will tell you all day that they're juggalos and they've been down since whenever, and they're entitled to hate because of their uniqueness and, you know, resistance to conform and, you know, all that shit. But right now, I'm looking at the scene as a pretty fucking hopeful, thriving scene where people are getting along. You know, Twiztid's building their reputation up. In that most recent video clip that I saw, it was an interview where Violent J was asked about Twiztid leaving, and he just gave a real short, blunt answer, you know, that it was a move of theirs just to do independently, just as ICP is doing, and that there's no hard feelings, and they still talk as much as they ever did. So that just goes to show that while they were on the label, they weren't talking all the time, you know, but there was a time when the way that they were rolling in Psychopathic, where everyone was a fucking Don, you know, or a warrior. And I guess this is just where this whole mythology of Psychopathic as this well-oiled machine, as it started to fall apart little by little and change, you know, main characters in the mythology. You know, you add some Boondocks and some Big Hoodoo, and you take away Twiztid and Blaze, but you bring ABK back, and you think, all right, everything is fucked. Nothing is the way it was. But in all honesty, things are actually panning out to be pretty fucking cool. Dark Lotus is dropping, and that's the fucking, what is it? The mud, the water, the air, and the blood? Did I get that right?
Yeah, dude,
That was my first time trying to say that out loud.
Yeah, I still fumble it because I told my fiance about it.
I'm not even reading it. But yeah, so we got Dark Lotus, and not to mention that new Drive-By, which is ABK and Blaze, and that right there is Blaze left Psychopathic.
Uh-huh.
You know, ABK has his native world, you know, warrior, you know, thing going for him, and apparently Blaze has his own Grundy Entertainment label, supposedly. Regardless, everyone's kind of put their big boy pants on and are running their own operations, and they're still putting together music for the fan.
Yeah.
Like it or not. It's a great year for music, and a lot of you motherfuckers out there who feel like the music lately coming out, it just hasn't been up to par, maybe you're right. But this wicked shit ain't the only music that I listen to, so it hasn't really cramped my style. You know, I listen to other bands. I seen this one video of this radio show, and they were watching the Gathering infomercial and making fun of it. Have you seen that?
Uh-uh.
Oh, it's great. And I thought I was going to hate it. These guys making fun of everything from, not so much ICP, but they're making fun of juggalos. And they're making fun of all the rappers coming to the Gathering. And they're making fun of the infomercial. They're making fun of Chop. They're making fun of the whole heaven and hell scenario, and then mostly making fun of juggalos. I'd say most of the shit that the jokes that they were cracking were funny. And then some of the stuff that they were joking about, I didn't find funny at all.
Yeah.
Like, really? It almost made me feel like they were a little racist, and they're a little ignorant about music. They were making fun of all the white rappers. They were making jokes about, really, there's hot girls at the Gathering. You know, but just like sprinkled throughout this video, like back and forth. That was a good one. Oh, that was horrible. You know what I mean? But then a couple of other jokes, and there's like 6 of them, and they're all firing off jokes. They especially loved Big Hoodoo. They were like, yeah, Big Hoodoo, but I feel like they were being sarcastic. Like, look at this guy, all painted up. The new guy on Psychopathic that no one's ever heard of. These are outsiders, and they're commenting like, oh, it looks like they're trying to calm juggalos down. Like, relax, ninjas. You know, we got the FBI, we got fucking all this crazy shit happening. Just calm down. And like I said, watching outsiders make fun of juggalos, these guys fucking cracked me up. I have to admit, I was laughing right along with them and showing none of them respect. Again, it's funny because we're so unliked. And we're so just cast aside. And I say we because I rep Juggalo.
My oldest brother and my sister were listening to it long before I was. And it was me that made the decision. I liked it. Me that made the decision. I'm a juggalo. Nobody forced it on me, and nobody should force it on anybody.
Well, I'm talking about just going through my stuff, and a lot of the flyers and underground promotional stuff that I got, stickers, and even demos and, whatever, all the free shit that I have. I'm putting it all together and I'm sending it to Cali Green Too Fresh for this massive prize package that we're doing for the contest on this channel. The prize package is going to be this mammoth fucking box of underground shit. I'm basically putting in a bunch from New England. I got a lot of cool underground stuff I've collected at the gatherings over the years and when tours come around, so a lot of psychopathic flyers and freshness. And really, I don't mind giving it away. I am a pack rat, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm moving. That's the other thing, is I'm trying to move, so I got piles piling up. A pile of stuff that I'm throwing away, pile of stuff that's getting storage for a while, and then a pile of stuff that, like I said, I'm going to send it to Cali Green, and we're going to give away his prizes.
I might have some shit to send to Cali Green now that you mention it.
Oh, yeah, that's on the agenda. Yeah, ninjas in action. Taking over, motherfuckers. Fall in or move out of the way. Is that how it goes? That's how it's going to go.
That's the unofficial slogan.
I mean, here I am tooting our own horn, but we got the illest mixtape. Every day that we talk about it, there's more motherfuckers that are on the list that are contributing. And right now, that list is so fucking fresh.
Yeah, I'll say I haven't even heard a lick of it. I heard my submission, and that's it. I'm not going to retell this is fucking fresh.
You've heard nothing.
And I've heard nothing.
Signing off. See ya.
Bye.